Okay, in this video I'm going to show you the different tasks involved in assignment 3 for our PowerPoint class. Of course, you have to log into Blackboard in order to get those instructions. So once you log in and you're at the announcements page on the left-hand side in the main menu area, you're going to click Assignments. Click Assignments, and then near the top of the page you'll see the new link for assignment 3. Notice that assignment 3 is due by September 29th. I'm going to click into that assignment instruction page now. At the top, of course, is the link to the video you're watching right now. And below that, it shows a bulleted list of the topics you're going to be learning in this assignment. There are two basic tools you're going to learn how to use here. You're going to learn how to use something called SmartArt and how to create charts that show relationships between data values in a slide. SmartArt has to do with flowcharts. So I don't know if you remember what flowcharts are, what they look like, but it's a graphic way of showing the process of something or the steps of something. And in PowerPoint there is a wonderful tool called SmartArt where it's very colorful, it can be very graphic, and can be animated, and it's a really great way for your audience to understand a little more clearly how things work. The charts, the other tool is the charts, and that includes creating things like pie charts, data charts, bar charts, line charts, all different kinds of charts, and how to manipulate those. Then if you scroll up some more, you'll see a bulleted list about the summary of the tasks you're going to do in assignment 3. This assignment's a little bit different than the first two assignments in the class. First, you're going to read the second half of chapter 2. Then there is an optional video that you can watch that shows you step by step how to insert a chart into a PowerPoint slide. It's not a required video. There's not going to be any discussion board questions to answer in this assignment. You don't have to do discussion board at all. I do recommend watching the video, however, because it can really help you with charts. Then there's going to be two individual projects to complete in this assignment. The first one is the main major project. It's an independent project you're going to start and upload and turn in to SIMNET, just like you did in the first assignment of the class. And then when you're done with that, in the second project, it's a much smaller version of the first project. You're going to do a second enhanced version of the first project and submit that into Blackboard down at the bottom of the Blackboard page. So there are two projects. Again, the first one is one you do in SIMNET. The second one is just you take that first project file and you make changes to it to make it better, and then that's why it's called the enhanced version, and then you're going to take that file and turn that in, submit that in to the Blackboard page. And of course then you're going to also have a very short quiz on the whole chapter 2, all of chapter 2. It's a 5-minute quiz with 5 questions, very easy usually to do. Then you can scroll down and get into the nitty-gritty and read the detailed instructions on what to do, what to read, the pages you're going to read in chapter 2, the second half. Here's the link to the optional video that shows how to create and format a data chart in a PowerPoint slide. Keep going down and there's the main project instructions. Please be sure to read everything very carefully here. Any important notes, anything in red is very important. And if you keep going down, there's this big long blue link. Now this link is a way to download certain files, certain student data files for your first main project. Now there's other places you can find these files, but because sometimes it's kind of hard to locate the right ones, I thought I would create this link for you which would make it a lot easier. So before you start the project, you should probably click this blue link. I would click it. When you do, you'll notice in the lower left corner it's downloading a zip file folder. So when that's finished, you're going to click that to open it, and you'll see a regular folder here. And when you do see that, you double click that, and that's where you'll find the picture files, the photographs of some of the things. You're not going to use all of these photographs, but you're going to use some of these in your project. I'm going to close the photograph file down so we don't have it on screen now. Beyond that, below that, is the enhanced project instructions. And in here, I offer you a couple of different things you can do. First of all, it's asking you, before you do anything else, after you finish the first project, go to this website. It's called thinkoutsidetheslide.com. And when you go there, you're going to click to the free resources menu. I'll show you real quick. I'm going to click to go to that website. I'll show you what it looks like. Because it's a safety issue, you have to, and there's nothing to worry about, it shouldn't be a danger. Just click right here, think outside the slide, because it's a third party. This website is a membership based, but there's a free resource link right here, and you can click into this free resource link and look at some of the slide makeover videos or the tutorials they may have, and get some ideas about how to make a PowerPoint slide better. When you're finished looking here, and actually when you come to this page, you'll see on the left-hand side the way a lot of people create PowerPoint slides, which is really kind of hard to read and understand. And on the right-hand side, a more enhanced version of what you can do. But when you're finished looking at this and getting some ideas, click to close this tab to get back here. And then if you come back to this page, just click the back arrow to go back to where you were. Another thing you can do, if you don't like the Think Outside the Slide website and you don't want to use it, you don't have to. You can also just go to YouTube, click the YouTube, there's a link I made for you here to go directly to the YouTube website and run a search using these keywords, key phrases like make PowerPoint 2013 a slide pop, or a search on PowerPoint 2013 slide improvements, and run a search on that in YouTube. And when you search for this in YouTube, it'll show you lots of different little videos on how to make PowerPoint slides better. So these are just a couple of resources for you. And in fact, you don't have to use either of these. You can use anything you want online to find ways to make PowerPoint slides better. Your goal is to find at least 4 different ways to noticeably improve the main project that you did, that you completed and uploaded into SIMNET. And you're going to make those improvements to the enhanced project copy of the slideshow. So what you'll do is you'll take the first project you did in SIMNET, you'll create a copy of that file, like do a save as for it, and on that copy you're going to do these improvements and then turn that into Blackboard. Down here it explains how to turn that in. It's just, there's a link at the bottom of this page way down here, right here, how to turn in your enhanced project file here. And it just explains it, and there's a little reminder how you need to take Chapter 2 quiz, which is due at the same time, which is the September 29th. The evaluation shows you what everything is worth, how many points things are worth. And I also included a couple of extra resource web pages for you, just in case you'd like to see these. It's optional. There's a Smart Art in PowerPoint 2013 website, and adding a chart to PowerPoint 2013 as well. If you click one of these, a separate tab will open up onto your screen, and you can then look through this extra resource. Sometimes it'll give you some step-by-step illustrated examples of how to do these things, how to use Smart Art. When you're done looking at this, you can click to close the tab, get back to the main Blackboard page. Down below there's also a link. If you look way down at the very bottom, it says McGraw-Hill SIMNET course. If you click that, supposedly it's a shortcut that takes you right into SIMNET when you're ready to start working on your main project. And these paragraphs above the link explain what it is. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It may have to do with the computer you're using or the operating system that you're using, but most of the time it works. If you have trouble with it, just open a separate browser window and log into your SIMNET page normally. And so if you have any questions about any of this, please be sure to email me. And in fact, before the due date, if you want, you can email me copy of your file as a work in progress and ask me in the email to take a look at it for you, or if you have specific questions, if you run into trouble and you're not sure what to do, you can always email me before the due date and ask for help, and I will reply to you. But if you wait too long, there won't be enough time for me to reply to you before the due date, so please keep that in mind. If you have any questions, of course, always email me, and thank you for watching.